Welcome to Wrestle Capsule. I'm Beelys, and we're talking about Night of Champions. On one side, I want to say that Night of Champions may or may not have been a really good PLE, but on the other side, I don't want to admit anything because I'm not a big fan of any PLEs that be going down in Saudi Arabia. I probably talked about this years ago on my channel, but I'm just not a big fan for different reasons that I don't feel like getting into in this video. Let's just say that I had a good time watching it. King of the Ring, the match between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Now, there's so much history. Obviously, these two go way back with the legacy, and Cody Rhodes having Randy Orton as his mentor back in the heyday. So, like, there's just so much going on. Randy Orton seeing Cody Rhodes as his brother, likewise, like, there's just a bond, but there's also like this thing where you're just like, okay, we trying to go for gold. It's been a very long time since Randy Orton has touched gold, and Cody Rhodes is he's just wanting to get back his championship from John Cena. So there was just a lot going on here. So that was the enjoyable part. But it's interesting to me because WWE has been teasing Randy Orton's heel turn, and I am looking forward to it top tier. Like, I cannot wait. I cannot freaking wait. And with Cody Rhodes winning, like, honestly, I thought Randy Orton was going to win because I was expecting John Cena to retain his championship in the main event. So I was expecting to be Randy Orton versus John Cena at SummerSlam, and we did not get that. And I can't even be mad about it because, one, I like both of the guys. I like Randy, I like Cody. And two, Cody Rhodes, like, I feel like we are getting this WrestleMania we're getting WrestleMania 41 all over again with Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, except it's not at WrestleMania, it's at SummerSlam now. So now we're getting the second dose at SummerSlam, and I can't help but to be excited because I was gonna wait until later in the video. I am going to freaking SummerSlam this year. I am so excited. Oh my goodness. This is like a freaking dream come true. I've never gone to any wrestling show. I've never gone to a WWE PLE, never Raw, SmackDown, NXT, nothing. I've never been to any WWE show, any wrestling show. So I'm super pumped about this. And this is so special also because not only is it going to be it's in the tri-state area, and I'm from Philly, and they're going to be in Jersey, and I wanted to go to this previous WrestleMania. So WrestleMania 40, I wanted to go to WrestleMania 40 because that's my hometown, Philly, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't for reasons, but now I get to go back. I get to go to the tri-state area, and I'm going to SummerSlam, and this is so awesome because I love Jersey. But then also this is special because this is gonna mark Wrestle Capsule 3-year anniversary, because I started this channel almost 3 years ago in August 1st. I started August 1st, 2022. My first episode, my first video was a review on SummerSlam. So this is just like super full circle. So me and the hubby were super excited. He's been to several WWE shows. This will be my first, so I'm just so pumped and so excited. So I was gonna wait to talk about this, but I can't. Oh my gosh, you guys let me know in the comments down below if you are going to SummerSlam, because that would be super dope to see you guys. But anyway, yes, so excited. Getting sidetracked, but now I'm going to get to see Cody versus John Cena. Also, I was supposed to go to WrestleMania 41 in Vegas, but that fell through too. And I tell you, I'm waiting for Randy Orton to go heel. And they were teasing it even in this match last night, because him taking off the top turnbuckle and then him ending up being thrown into it. And there was just, I loved the storytelling in that match. Now, I was not expecting the King of the Ring match to be the first match of the night, but based off of everything else that happened, I can see why. Like, there was nothing wrong with this match. Like I said, I loved it, but I was not expecting everything else that was going to happen and unfold in the other matches. So yeah, wasn't expecting that. But with Randy Orton, there were times where he was just fighting it. He was fighting the urge to turn heel and just go hard on Cody Rhodes. And I love the confliction. It's not a word. Conflicting just emotions between him wanting to just go hard on Cody because he said he was not going to stop until he gets to number 15. But on the other side, like he said, he loves Cody. That's his bro. That's his home dog. That's his legacy bro. Like, I just love that. I love the storytelling in the ring on top of the athleticism of the match itself. Like those two, like I've said countless times in my videos, those go hand in hand. And when one is missing, it just makes the match just. So yeah, this is good. It is crazy because when Cody Rhodes won, for some reason I was expecting, because there were times where the camera was catching Randy Orton looking back in the ring as Cody was being interviewed by Byron Saxton, and I was expecting Randy to be like, F this shiznit, and just like go back to the ring and start beating the freak out of Cody, but it didn't. The referee went and was just like making sure he's okay, and they were walking back, and I was like, wait, he's walking all the way back to the back, like he's not going. I was surprised. So maybe they're saving this for SummerSlam. I don't know. Now I'm in the mindset of like everything's gonna be popping at SummerSlam. I mean, who am I? This little channel, yes, little but mighty, but this little channel, like what? Doesn't matter. But I really do think this SummerSlam is gonna be top tier. I can't wait until Randy Orton actually turns heel. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. He didn't win. And this is another time of him going for the King of the Ring. I think he was going against Gunther and he lost. So he lost with Gunther and now he's losing with his friend Cody. Like he's done. So he's over. He's pissed. Like, let's go. I'm ready for Randy to cut a massive crazy promo and start effing people up. Like that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the Viper to start biting. I'm just waiting for Randy to hand out RKOs like Tootsie Pops. Like for real. I don't know why in my little widow mind I was thinking that Raquel was going to get the W. I've been a fan of Raquel for a very long time and I've talked about her multiple times throughout this channel. I even did I think it was a WWE 2K24, I think it was 2K24, like Royal Rumble simulation with the women, and she ended up winning. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that she won in this simulator. Like, I get it, it's a game, but I was like, oh my gosh, it would be dope if she went against Rhea Ripley and all this stuff like that. I've been wanting those two to go at it. They already did it. It should have been bigger than it was. At Night of Champions, I don't know what I was expecting because the letdown was already let down and I was expecting it to be bigger than it actually was. But this match itself was pretty dope. I have to say, the match was good. Rhea was Rhea-ing and so was Raquel. And it was crazy because I've always said that those two have such chemistry. Like you have these two big asparagus women going at each other, beating each other up, throwing each other around, picking each other up, throwing each other like dirty laundry. Like of course it's gonna be good with the table being put on the ropes. And I was like, oh my gosh, like what is this? What is she doing? Like it was oh my goodness. Rhea Ripley literally whipped the shiznit out of Raquel Rodriguez. Roxanne comes in out of nowhere trying to help. Now granted, Raquel still lost, she still got ill. But Roxanne was there to help. She was down for the count. She was there. She was scrapping. She was ready to go. She was team go. All I can think about is Roxanne and Raquel and them tagging up together. And I think that Roxanne is going to be the one to take on the other belt. So it's going to be, because I mean, Raquel came out with both of the women's tag team championships. It wouldn't be nothing but a bag of rice from the grocery store for Roxanne to be the other tag team champions. So Raquel and Roxanne going together defending. Let me get into the nitty-gritty of this match between Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross. So first and foremost, I'm just happy Karrion Kross was on the card. Shade, no tea. And he's been harassing Sami Zayn, and I'm starting to see what's going on here. I might be wrong, but I also might be right, which I'm probably right. But it seems like Karrion Kross just be effing with people and just terrorizing people, baiting them so that he can get a match with them, so he can get a match. And it's very clever, but at the same time, like, he's so much better than this.
I said what I said.
I'm happy that he got his match with Sami. It's just the way that he's being booked, I don't want to sound grateful, okay? I'm not trying to sound grateful. But the way that Karrion Kross is being booked, I don't know that I like it very much. And the reason why is because, maybe I should just take this as this is all a strategic plan. Maybe I should just do this. But at the same time, this is a long age strategic plan. He would push the buttons of these certain superstars. And it's interesting, especially backstage, but he don't cut promos out in the ring. He's always backstage. He's always looking for an opportunity to get in. And even on SmackDown, when Karrion Kross would get on the screen as of late, you would hear the cheers. People are getting more and more behind Karrion Kross because he's making himself, I don't mean to sound like Cody Rhodes, but he's making himself more and more undeniable. And it seems like in this wrestling industry, you just got to do that type of junk. And I'm just like, dang, he's talented from ring work to the mic. His character is top tier. Like, how much more does he have to do? What other things does he have to do in order to really be taken to the next level? I'm waiting for this man to get a championship. And I know you can't just throw championships on people. And we know that the fans have to get behind him. And we know that this work goes in. But I'm just like, how long? I know that creative is doing something with Keren. It would, obviously, I can see it on, I got 2 eyeballs. They might not work as well in any context, but they work well enough for me to see that creative is doing Triple H is doing something with Keren. But it's a matter of how long is it going to take? Like, is Karrion Kross going to get that moment in Vegas? Are they building that up for WrestleMania 42? Is that what we're doing? While it makes sense for Sami Zayn to win this match, he's the face, blah, blah, blah. He's in Saudi Arabia. It makes sense. We get it. He has huge fans in this region of the world. I get it. But I feel like this put a stint, a little in Karrion Kross's momentum that he's been building. And I'm like, okay, we can't keep doing this. We can't keep pissing on Karrion Kross like this. Finally, this man has gotten the United States Championship. Solo Sikoa. Now, I won't say the match itself was all that. It was I just wanted Solo to win. That's all I wanted. Solo and Jacob were going to go head to head for the championship. We knew it was going to happen. Even down to Money in the Bank, we just and he freaked him up. He couldn't get the briefcase. Like even before them, the storyline between these two, I've been so intrigued by it, and it's been such a good ride. And I'm glad that Solo Sikoa won. He won. He got the W. He gained the championship. But then there's some more dynamic. Just like with Judgment Day, there's new stuff going. There's new people being added to the group. Bloodline. This Bloodline, there's stuff going on. You got Tungaloa coming back. You got this new guy coming out. Like, I'm like, I feel like I've seen him. I think I might be saying his name all wrong. Hikuleo. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I remember him on New Japan Wrestling, but I remember him. He was a part of the Bullet Club. So he's in it. I'm just like, yo, the Samoan family is growing, okay? Jacob Fatu got replaced, and he got replaced very quickly. I wasn't very picky with this. The storyline in terms of these other characters coming back, Tungaloa coming back, Hikuleo, I'm sorry, my dude, the Bullet Club Samoan, the cool dude with the tall, long hair, tallest freak, him coming out, now he part of the Bloodline, like, bruh. Solo is already full of himself, but now that he got the United States Championship, he is going to be annoying, even more annoying than he is right now, and it's just gonna be chef's kiss. All right, here's some beef. There's some beef. But I'm gonna give some flowers. But before, let me just air out my grievances. So, Queen of the Ring match, Asuka versus Jade Cargill. First and foremost, I didn't even get to tell y'all my excitement. I've been so like off the radar as of late on this channel because I've been so busy. But like, first and foremost, with Asuka coming back, super pumped about that. Super pumped. Y'all already know she's one of my favorite female wrestlers. So with her winning, being able to go to United Champions to face Jade Cargill to possibly gain the Queen of the Ring, I was super excited. I was like, yo, this is one way to put a fire under someone's crack once they come back from injury, being out for 13 months. Crazy work. But this is one of the moments where I was just like, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, because on one side I was happy about Asuka and I would have loved to see Asuka be queen of the ring, but at the same time I was like, okay, I want Jade and Naomi, but I want them to scrap. I know everyone's talking about, oh, they already had their WrestleMania moment. I don't care. I want a belt in the mix, and Naomi is evolving, getting into this crazy character, and I'm loving it. And now she's missed Money in the Bank. Like, why can't Jade and Naomi run it back? And now there's gold gonna be involved, possibly. Why can't they run it back? We've seen Cody and Roman run it back. Why can't we have Jade and Naomi? With Jade winning, I knew that Jade was gonna win. One, because I wanted her to win. Like, I love Asuka, one of my favorites, y'all already know. But for what's going on in the story with the women right now, especially on SmackDown, I was like, okay, Jade needs this. Asuka's gonna put Jade Cargill over. I'm fine with it. But my problem was how short the match was. Maybe I'm tripping, but that match was insanely short, and I don't know if it's because Jade couldn't hang. I find that hard to believe. I don't understand. Asuka's moveset is far more verse than Jade Cargill's. Not trying to throw shade, I'm just being honest. Maybe that's the reason, but I'm just like, what? She hit her with a jaded and then she was done, pinned for the 1, 2, 3 and done. Like, unacceptable! The Empress of Tomorrow? Yes, she came back from injury, but come on. That woman doesn't age. Asuka doesn't age. She's like 40 something. She doesn't age. Like, what is this? It's just weird because Asuka, she has been champion multiple times, but not as many as she should have been, is so talented. I don't care. I feel like she's starting to become underrated.
Watch your mouth.
And it's crazy because it's Asuka. All that with Jade to just beat her like that? What? What kind of ugly witchcraft tomfoolery is going on? I don't think that was right. I think that was whack. I'm glad that Jade Cargill got the W, but I believe Asuka deserved more than that. And I don't know if that would have flew if they would have did that junk in America. Just saying. But now that Jade Cargill is the queen of the ring, and she is going to go up against somebody. I'm not going to say who. We got Naomi lurking in the shadows with her Money in the Bank briefcase ready to snap on anybody, get an opportunity. But Nia Jax keeps getting in the way, and she's getting on my last of the last nerves. Nia's getting on my nerves. She need to mind her business, and she need to allow Tiffany Stratton to get freaked up so we can get us. Come on. These are two dancing partners that just go well together. And I wish this would have been done in America. It's like they were building that up. And it's cool because they didn't have to do very much to build it up if they didn't want to, because they already have history. But especially for those who are unfamiliar with the history between CM Punk and John Cena, like this was good. And I just had to come on here and say this. Some of these fans out here, these so-called WWE fans, get on my everlasting nerves, because I've been seeing on social media how they're complaining that the main event with John Cena versus CM Punk wasn't all that. It was boring AF, all this stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know what you guys were expecting. These are older men in their 40s. Like, what were you guys expecting? Were you expecting them to be going at it like they used to back in the day? Like, the expectations that some of these wrestling fans have are redonkulous. For what it's worth, for their shape of their health and how old they are, and going back in the ring and duking it out and bringing back something that we haven't seen in over a decade. Like, can y'all just be thankful? These fans can just be such ungrateful fans, and it's just annoying. So for what it's worth, like I said in this video, I enjoyed the match. These people just cannot be pleased no matter what you give them. I'm wondering when CM Punk is going to get gold, because he losing. Like, I'm wondering what he gonna get. And then you got freaking Seth freaking Rollins coming out of absolutely nowhere. I blinked, and with Seth coming out as Mr. Money in Bank trying to cash in, and people getting in the way, and Cena still winning and capitalizing. Like, it's crazy. And I love that they were able to have CM Punk still save face because of all the craziness that happened with the interferences and all that stuff like that. It didn't make CM Punk look weak at all. But yeah, like I said, overall, this premium live event wasn't bad. Like, it was enjoyable to watch. There were certain things that I had bones to pick about it, but I mean, when do I not have criticisms? But overall, it was good. And like I said, I wish I would have been America. Guys, let me know what you thought about Night of Champions. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you think it was I? Do you think it was mid? What was your favorite match? What was your least favorite match? I want to know. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so excited to go to SummerSlam. And also let me know in the comments down below if you are going to SummerSlam or no. All right? Thanks guys so much for watching. Signing off. Bye.